You guys doing today? It's the big day, you know. Good Kool-Aid. Alright, so my son was Marvin Gaye. What's going on? And actually I pretty much learned a lot actually. It's so much to begin with. And I know I'm not gonna be able to get all my whole speech out, so I'm just gonna hit you guys with the facts that came across me that were very shocking. So here it goes. First off, right at the beginning of the story, he came off and said, "Mother, mother." That hit me because he was saying that his mother was very important to him, and mine. Well, really, all of our mothers is very important to us, and he was saying that he kept seeing his mom plus like more moms crying over the fact that people were dying over in Vietnam War, and he didn't feel that that was like right. He was like trying to figure out like what's actually going on, and he didn't like have an actual vision of that. So let me give you a little background knowledge. A little background knowledge is his brother was actually called to be in the war, and he wasn't like it wasn't like he wanted to be or anything. He got drafted, so he went or whatever to be in the war, and he came back and gave his brother Marvin Gaye some traumatizing war stories. Like he couldn't even process it in his head, and he was like crying and stuff. And ever since Marvin Gaye was like a little bitty child, he would like find peace in music for some apparent reason. So as a child, like even before the age of 10, he like mastered the piano. He mastered, what else did he master? It was the piano and like I think it was the flute, and he mastered those, and he always found peace in it. So once he got these war stories from his brother or whatever, he actually went and was crying, and he actually made a song about it. And he was already an artist, a famous artist by the way, and he made a song about it, and it actually no one wanted it to be produced. Like no one wanted it to go out because he was like such as like a love symbol of the 1960s, because he only made love music. But now he came out with this, and it was a whole big shocker. Nobody wanted to put it out, so he actually put it out and broke a lot of records. Like it was, man, like a lot. Like he broke like over 100,000 records over the first week. That's like so much. And with that, people were very shocked because he was a love symbol. Through here, he used a very lot of repetition. He has no figurative languages in here. He used no figurative devices. I should cut that probably. Yeah. Then what else did he use in here? Oh, he does not like a song. People always think it's like a song. He wants somebody to move his head through it. Yeah, he wanted somebody like bob his head through it. Like, yeah, what's going on? But he also wanted to get out a message out there to not just us in America, but to everyone in the world, to see some of the things that people were going through back at home, and see what actually was going on through people's heads when they had did this. How many crying, how many people dying, how many going through poverty just because of this war. And also, police brutality was a very big thing back in the 1960s, and people were getting arrested and beaten very badly for sticking up for the things that they believed in, such as Rosa Parks. She went to jail for sitting on a bus in the front just because she was actually trying to stick up for what she believed in, but she went to jail for that. No apparent reason. Martin Luther King, he went to jail for like, what, 26 times? Don't quote me on it, but I know it was over 20 just for sticking up for what he believed in. And he would go back any day, I'm pretty sure, just for sticking up for what he believed in. So, at the end of the day, Marvin Gaye sort of idolized those people because he still, at the end of the day, wanted to stick up for what he believed in. And what he believed in was, we have to find a solution to fix what's actually going on in the world today. So, in conclusion of my report, I I feel that Marvin Gaye was a very inspirational person, and I would love to meet him because he gave a lot of inspiration, and I had to do a lot of work. Might as well meet him. God put me through a lot of work, man. Good right there. And I tried to keep this as short as possible, but it's probably like past my limit, huh? I do got one question for all y'all. I know this in the classroom. It's very offsetting for me to ask this, but if you were in the stance as he was, as all these problems going on, how would you take it? Far as like, how would you change? Like, how would you go as far as changing, or is it even possible for it to be changed? Like, I just wanted to know what you guys are thinking because everybody got their own opinion. So, yeah, just let me know of that, and I'm probably sitting there looking crazy. Well, I'm still smooth, but yeah. Well, this will conclude my presentation, and I hope you guys like it. All right, now you turn this thing off. Oh, there you go.